Peace, y'all. Today I'm going to be breaking down Matthew chapter 16. This is where Jesus reveals his identity and predicts his death to the disciples, as well as explains what it means to truly follow him. The first section of this chapter is titled, The Leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, When it is evening, ye say, It will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the sign of the times. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah. And he left them and departed. Religious leaders like the Pharisees and Sadducees tested Jesus by asking him for a sign. Jesus rebuked them for their spiritual blindness, which represents that some people don't need more evidence, they just need more faith. When Jesus says that they will receive a sign of the prophet Jonah, he is foreshadowing his resurrection after 3 days in the tomb. And when his disciples were come to the other side, and they had forgotten to take bread, then Jesus said unto them, Take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. And they reasoned among themselves, saying, Is it because we have taken no bread? When Jesus perceived, he said unto them, O ye of little faith, why reason ye among yourselves, because ye have brought no bread? Do ye not understand, neither remember the 5 loaves of the 5,000, and how many baskets ye took up? Neither the 7 loaves of the 4,000, and how many baskets ye took up? How is it that ye do not understand that I spake it not to you concerning bread, that ye should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees? Then understood they how he bade them not to beware of the leaven of the bread, but the doctrine of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. Be careful which teachings you receive and allow to take root in your spirit. This misunderstanding from the disciples represents how a small amount of deception can corrupt the whole message. When Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, Some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elijah, and some others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He said unto them, But whom say ye that I am? And Simon Peter answered, saying, Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said unto him, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not received it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose in earth shall be loosed in heaven. Then charged his disciples that they should tell no man that he was Jesus the Christ. The revelation of Jesus is the foundation of our faith, and who we say he is will shape our entire lives and determine who we become. Jesus blesses Peter and tells him his revelation came from God. He also says, Upon this rock I will build my church, meaning that the church will be built on a foundation of truth, with Jesus as the Messiah. The next section is titled, Jesus foretells his passion. From that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how that he must go unto Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and raised again the 3rd day. Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, Be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan, thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men. Jesus recognizes that Peter's fear is rooted in human concern, not understanding that God has a greater plan. Sometimes the hardest truths are a part of God's will. Don't reject the cross because it doesn't match your comfort and limited understanding. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross, and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Christianity isn't about comfort, it's about denying ourselves and taking up our cross so we can follow Jesus and live for something greater. One of my favorite verses in the Bible is For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man gain in exchange for his soul? To me, this simply means that although we have these goals and desires, they become meaningless if we lose ourselves in the process of attaining them. Jesus warns that the Son of Man will come again, and he shall reward every man according to his works, which reveals that our efforts aren't meaningless, but are they rooted in selfish desire, or are they rooted in the glory of the kingdom of heaven?